Now then, Famalamo, welcome back to another video on Jazza TV. Today we're going to talk about our managing venture going forward with me and Mitchell in integrity boxing management, and we're looking forward to getting it off the ground. There's a few fighters who are now going to sign with us because ultimately the goal here is to help fighters first and foremost. Am I in it to win world titles? No, that's why I'm in boxing myself. But I am in it to. I don't feel like it's not going to be a while before I can get a fighter who could go further than myself, if they do go further than myself. So it's nice to be in that position where I'm not doing this solely dependent on that fighter's success, because you see it so many times, decisions managers and promoters make based on, and trainers based on what they want personally for themselves, you know. And I was in that position myself with Tony Bellew, and for me, Tony Bellew was sort of the catalyst for this for me. And Bomber didn't take nothing from me when he was managing me and say, "No, I want you to look after your family, put your money into property, and do the same for fighters, give back to fighters." So it was like a pass it on effect, and that was nice. But Bomber, and it inspired me to be sort of the same. I've been working myself with my fighter recently, and we've got a few titles. We haven't won one just yet, but I think that we will, provided we get the right route. What me plans and goals are is to just guide fighters to do something, not like take over the world, so to speak. More like just guide them in doing what they want to do, because a lot of fighters are dependent on promoters rather than promoters dependent on the fighters. And the promoter's going to use the fighter for his success, and the manager's going to use the fighter for his success, and the coaches use fighters just for their success. And you know what? It goes as far as saying friends will use fighters for their success in life and their kudos. How many people do you know in life who are attached to a fighter, and you're looking at that person and you go, you wouldn't even be with him now if he weren't a fighter or a football player or any sort of success in any like sport or business? You wouldn't even be around him, you'd be around someone else, and that's what type of person you are. And you get that a lot in life, you know. So it'll be nice to be able to help fighters who need opportunities. And I'm not trying to be Saint Teresa. What I'm saying is, I get something out of that. I get a real buzz out of that because I've tried it before and it's successful, and I see why a lot of managers just can't give it up. And they always complain how hard boxing is, and promoters say how tough and how much of a state the sport's in and stuff like that. But you think, well, why don't you leave the sport? But then you see it's a pure feeling. It's a nice feeling for them, obviously, when their fighter does well and they've done that together, you know what I mean. And I've been on that journey myself with John Edo, who's not just a fighter, he's a friend of mine. And when he wins a fight, when we went out to America and he had his American debut, it was fantastic, you know. And I seen what he was doing, I was there to support it, and it was such a good feeling just to see him doing well, you know. And the beautiful thing about it is that being there myself and doing that myself, and know what it felt for one, and then most of all, I was detached because I weren't using Edo as my platform to success, if that makes sense. So you can make better decisions in that situation because you're not so attached. And that's what a lot of people are, like managers and promoters, attached. So yeah, but what I'm talking about is how good it's going to be to get into this managing role and journey with Mitch. And for the young fighters out there, you are struggling, and I'm reaching out to my own first and foremost Liverpool fighters who are struggling to get dates and stuff like that. We're going to try our best for you. A few fighters have reached out to me, sent me a message and stuff like that, and someone have reached out to me, sent me a message and ended up in a better situation. So they didn't need me, so they've already got something, and that's nice, you know what I mean. That's good to see, because that's it's less work for me, so to speak, in that way, and most of all, it's worked out for him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kicking it off in 2025. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to announce my next venture, if you could call it that. I'm looking forward to putting it on social media, but yeah, I've got something in the pipeline and it's not what people are going to expect, but yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, very, very excited to end the year, Christmas with my family, and then straight back at it with a new coach and with a few new plans and ideas. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, just a short one, very short one. Please like, subscribe and keep watching the videos, means a lot. You have a nice day, family. I'm out.